My beautiful collective gang in this thing. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 7770 today with a general message for my beautiful collective gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know in addition to what is already shown for us. We have quite a bit of energy kind of piling on top of each other. I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's going to be for absolutely any zodiac sign. Come one, come all. We're here as one big collective. Just keep in mind that the messages are general, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Put your zodiac signs down below. That's how I know who's in the building. That's how I know who's joining us. For the reading, rep your set down in those comments or whatever you want to add about the reading. Place that down there below as well. While you're down there, go ahead and show the Virgos, Virgo gang. Stand the fuck up. Show the Virgos some love, you guys. All right, Virgos, get down there. Put your birthdays down there as well. Let us know what you have planned, which you've already done if your birthday is past. Everybody, show the birthday people, the birthday gang, the Virgos. Show them some love, you guys, down in the comments. If you would like to make it official and join the gang, we would love to have you do that. So please do that by clicking the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash the notification bell because that's how you're gonna be notified when I upload. So let's jump right on in. Okay, we don't have any time to waste. Somebody is really feeling the impact of you no longer being here. And what I heard, I heard you no longer being here. So you have either gone physically or figuratively, right? Like they know the version of you that they once had is dead and gone, whether that be you're actually out of their life or just the version of you that they were used to is now gone. This is somebody who thought that they were victorious at playing it safe or playing it correctly. I heard playing it safe. So when I think of someone who is trying to play safe, I feel like they lean into old habits, old ways of doing things. The way that they've always done it is how it's coming across. But I feel like that has backfired. This is in the conflict positioning, playing too much, right? Feeling like you're bigger than the program, feeling like you're higher than the opponent, right? Yeah. A successful player is how I also hear victorious, right? Someone who always wins. This is somebody who always normally wins. And what I definitely heard before I came in, you guys, you hear me stuttering, like kind of stumbling and skipping over my words, is definitely this person's energy. So you may have like, oh, I heard like the cat has their tongue. Cat got your tongue. Stuttering, right? So you've surprised someone, or they are surprised at the series of events. I get that this is someone who tried to replace you in some form or fashion. Okay? This is somebody who feels like they studied the situation and that you would be back soon enough. You can definitely feel this person pulling on your energy, which is the reason why they're even in this reading at this time, is what I'm hearing. The very first card out was drawing closer. So that's somebody tugging on you energetically, someone trying to yield your energy towards them, manifest you back, manifest the version of you that allowed them to play things the way that they wanted it to go. They want that version back. Okay, so I'm hearing like want that old thing back. They cannot believe that this is a losing battle. For those of you who resonate with this person trying to replace you, I feel like they walked right into like a karmic situation. Okay, the player is now getting played, is how I'm hearing that. They're getting played. Wherever they decided to go and thought that they were going to win over you, because I almost get that this person was also in competition with you on who's going to move on first, who's going to be able to bring themselves back to life after this disconnect. This does feel like some form of a soul contract. The contract is now done. But I feel like this person is in denial. They're having a really hard time letting go. And it is because whatever person that they went to after you is only creating delays. And you're the one that's been renewed. Damn. So this person is learning something new about you. I feel like whoever they went towards, they potentially thought that they were going to be able to replace you. They're now learning that that is not the case, right? They're making a mess of their life. They've made a mess of their life. But I feel like they just kind of sweep it under the rug. It gives me the image of somebody who goes out looking good, but their internal, body is wrecked, trashed. You know how you go over to someone's house and everything seems to be tidy and in place, but then if you open a closet, everything will fall out. Or if you look under a bed, that's where all of the dirty shit, the dirty laundry and stuff is stuffed. That's what this is giving. So this person is trying to save face. They might be a bit embarrassed. I don't know what this competition is, you guys. This is somebody who wanted to delay you from being able to move on and fully heal from this. They wanted to win over you. They wanted to make it seem like moving on from them they wanted you to feel like that was the worst mistake that you could have made. With this renewal here, it says playing with fire. So I do feel like this is somebody who wanted you to be unable to release whatever emotions or whatever soul tie was here. And they thought that they would be able to quickly just replace this. So they have played a dirty game with themselves, though. With themselves. I feel like this is definitely coming back to bite them. There's something that is definitely lingering here under the surface, something that they're learning about you, which is making them want to draw you closer. So that makes me feel like this person has learned or can see the value in what you brought to their life only after you have left. Everyone thereafter that they've dealt with after you has only created delays, blockages, has kind of slowed them down. Ooh, the renewal card says leaving old flames. Look at that. Look, the round and round card came out, but then it flipped it in the reverse. So you have completely ended a cycle. You have renewed, right? You're embracing the new. They cannot believe the series of events that's taken place. There's also this magnetism that used to be there, but because you're leaning into your own transformative energy and you're going towards like your passions, you're going towards things that actually fit with you. Alignment. You may also be able to see these patterns or this cycle very clearly in terms of how this person wanted things to go. It was all a game, right? Like it was all to keep you binded to this. Even though the two of you, this contract was supposed to end in a union. That's how I feel. Yep, you were supposed to be tying up loose ends, potentially from a past lifetime. So this is someone who has now breached a contract, but they did not think that it would go the way that it is going, right? Like they feel like they lacked some knowledge in terms of who you are as a person and just what you would go for, what you would stand for. This is somebody who feels like they studied you to an extent, but again, the old you is dead and gone. They're extremely attracted to you now, but I feel like it's only because they can see that there's something alchemic attached to your energy, you guys. Yeah, look, with passion coming out once again. This is somebody who, this is like a lost soul is how I see this person, right? I feel like this is the type of individual who attaches themselves to people. And that is what gives them purpose in life. That's what gives them their value in their mind. They attach themselves to people who are about something instead of becoming something themselves. That fluidity is now here again. You saw me shuffle the deck. Look, yeah, it's like this is somebody who attaches themselves to people who are fluid, people who are flexible, people who are adaptable, malleable, people who are people who learn very easily. And what they bring to the table, you cannot make this shit up, y'all. I'm almost getting the goosebumps. They don't have a passion when it comes to life. They attach themselves to people. They bring nothing to the table. They are the delays. And I feel like you were stuck in this cycle with this person, but you have now ended this cycle. This person was definitely preying on your downfall. Or they were just praying that you would not be able to get back up on your feet or that you wouldn't be able to be successful without them. So it's like they deny who they are as a person, because why would they think that they would have an effect on where you would go or how you would be after this if they never brought anything to the table? The only thing that this person brings when they attach themselves to people who are this and this, right? People who have something going on for themselves, happiness, passion, and then fluidity, right? Is survival. Okay, survival mode and chaos. right? And what did I say right before I pulled those cards? That is what gives this person their purpose. Damn. What is this? So attaching themselves to you was quite beneficial. I'm just going to say that. Okay. This was a come up. You were a come up for this person. I had to just say that. You were a good look. They may have even had their friends and family confused as to how they were able to pull you. And you could also be seeing this very clearly yourself now. But because it was a magnetic, and I'm getting like a really karmic, not karmic, a contract, right? It's a contractual agreement. This was a contract. You were supposed to expose this in this individual, and then they were supposed to then take what you were exposing and not allow it to trigger them. They were supposed to then go towards their purpose, but I feel like they did the exact opposite, and they almost started to look at you as the op. Did I not hear that? Right? Like an opposition. Someone on the other team, even though they're still trying to draw you close to them. This is obsessive at this point. I don't get that they really like you, because you do expose who they really are. Like, you make them see the truth in themselves, and they don't like that. But they also can't stay away from you. They also haven't been able to replace you. Okay, they've experienced nothing but delay, so they haven't been able to really charge themselves or recharge themselves after this connection. And this is something that they were hoping for you, not themselves. So this is a lost soul. Did I not say that? So they gain purpose, and they access purpose by way of other people. Ooh, this says hidden enemy. So it's giving like sleeping with the enemy. This person is getting, they're getting some kind of knowledge or some kind of word of your life now without them, or they will be. Keep in mind that my readings are general, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest, of course, but this could be something that has already unfolded here in the near past, something currently unfolding, or something that will be occurring or unfolding here in the near future. You may have not been able to truly see that this person was actually an enemy of yours, or that they didn't mean well, that they had ulterior motives. You also possibly could not explain the magnetism in this connection. Okay, you were being led towards your intuition, right? Like an inner knowing. You had to make decisions based on intuitive guidance, because a lot was hidden. This is a connection that has a lot of shadows within it, is what I'm going to say. This is why things were hidden from you and from this person. They cannot believe how well you're doing without them. This is karma, baby. Wow. Perhaps you have moved on, so you are with someone new. Okay, you could be the woman in the relationship, or you are dating someone new, a new woman. This person is a leader. Whoever this new energy is, whoever this new person is coming in, they're getting word of you either moving on up, right? Some kind of good luck and fortune, right? For some of you, there could be some kind of promotion, like your life is doing really good, is flourishing. And that is not what they intended. Their life is in shambles, okay? They played with fire. They're still not able to find their way. So it's almost like this person making a U-turn and reversing back, right? Like spinning the block with you, because even though they never really were able to grasp their true passion or purpose in life, it was the best with you, right? It's sort of like settling. Are you kidding me right now? Everyone else that they tried to deal with since you has created more of a mess. So to them, it was the best when it was the best with you. And you may have been really flexible and like lenient or graceful. Like you showed this person a lot of grace. That's how I'm hearing this now as well. They've been getting their ass handed to them with whoever these other connections are. So now here they come running back. Yeah, I'm hearing like, who is that? Evanescence? Bring me back to life. Wake me up inside. Save me from the nothing I've become. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. What is going on here? This is like a desperate plea. It's almost like their purpose, their life force is on life support. They could have been digging in many a bitches. I'm not gonna even lie to you, okay? I get this person using like sex. They need energy, right? Like they need whatever this is that they don't have since losing you. It's only made more of a mess. It's only depleted them more. In fact, they're in the red at this point. So life support is what I'm hearing. Bring me back to life. It was the best with you. They're not using the word love, though. This is just like someone trying to tap into a resource. They're making me angry. I'm getting upset, guys. I'm not gonna yai. I'm trying to keep it cool. Cool, calm, and collected, and not yelling you all's ears too much. I'm trying. Look. Oh, I heard a, okay, now listen. Listen to me. I heard a song as soon as I seen this. See if you could guess it. Put it in the comments and tell me if you guessed it right. It's like old school R&B, right? 90s R&B. They trying to bring the love back, right? Like they laying it on super duper extra thick. Baby, like a snicker. Thicker than a snicker. I heard meeting in my bedroom. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Please don't be late. I won't tear your ears up trying to sing that, okay? The group is Silk, and it's called Meeting in My Bedroom. That's what, and look, one of the last phrases here is planning. Did I not say right before pulling any of these cards, this is the type of person who tries to gain people by sexual prowess, right? Look at this. Okay, they have not been able to reconcile themselves since you. They tried. They have tried. They are just about to explode because they have nothing, guys. They have not been able to restore themselves. They have not been able to outdo you. I do get that this person views you as competition. This is somebody who thought that they would be in a connection way before you. They thought they may have even rushed it. And this is why they ended up in more of a mess, right? They couldn't see it because they was moving so fucking fast. They ended up in more of a mess than they bargained for. And by the time this person tries to circle back around, you've already ended the cycle. In fact, for some of you, you've already moved on. This may have flipped. They might be the single ones and you're the one committed. But you might be committed to yourself, or it could be another person. I am hearing that. So if you're not already dating, you could be just about ready to get your feet wet. I feel like you're not going to be single for very much longer. And I don't get that you're going to be dating for a long time either. Some people are going to be stunned that you're available. How? Yeah, I feel like because they're now showing me this passion card crossing. I feel like you went through the fire. You have been releasing. You have been purging. You have been transforming. So while you've been going towards like your passions in terms of like your lifestyle, leveling up, your money, definitely money, right? I feel like passion crossing, you may have placed romance on the back burner, but as soon as you open the motherfucking door, as soon as you open the door, this status is going away very quickly. You're not going to be on the dating market very long. This perhaps, because this is a spiritual contract of sorts, this person can feel energetically. They can feel it. Look at that. I shuffled this deck. Look, they can feel this cutting of the cord. They can also feel that times have changed, right? That they may never be able to get beyond the friend zone again. There's something about the energy where this person is now being able to see, right? That they royally effed up, that they are lost, right? They're going to come in with this yearning energy. I don't know, y'all. You're going to need to be very careful. Look, we have the present in the moment right now. And then we have this lost soul yet again. I just shuffled the whole fucking deck. They're looking for a home. They need to attach themselves to someone. Oh, they need a host. I just heard that they need a host. Without a host, they die because, yeah, without a host, and this is all like figuratively speaking, you guys, right? Not actually. Without a host, it is an inevitable end. They have to attach themselves to someone. They have not done any work for themselves. They don't have like a personality, a purpose, a passion. Like they don't have any of that. They attach themselves to other people. They take credit for other people's lives, right? Like they like to use whoever their boyfriend is, whoever their husband is, whoever their wife is, whoever their girl is as their status symbol, as the value that they bring to the table, right? I think that well is running dry. They're even more lost since the last time that they saw you, since the last time they spoke to you, since the last time the two of you were a thing. Because for some of you, this could be somebody from the way back day, somebody that you locked out a long motherfucking time ago, and someone that you've cleansed yourself from. And here they come. Right. And it is because they absolutely need rescuing, but there's some kind of gossip going on about you. What you're doing, what you're into. There's also, like I said, that spiritual nudging. They're getting downloads, signs, synchronicities. Not only can they feel the cord being cut, but they can also hear that you're moving on up, right? Like that the door will be closing rapidly here soon. They don't believe that it's already closed, otherwise they wouldn't be here. Okay, they don't believe that it's closed just yet. Yeah, they can feel other energies infiltrating the space. Even though they've been entertaining other people, right? Like never know, mind you that. This is somebody who views you as a possession. They would not give two fucks if they were able to replace you successfully, but they were not able to do that. So here the fuck they are, right? Trying to mend things. Okay. Wanting to spend time with you. Yeah, look. Wanting to mend things. They're here trying to stop this ending, guys. Okay. Convince you of exploring possibilities, right? All possibilities. For the sake of love. Let's hop over to the extended. I'm really curious to see what's happening. I am, okay? For the sole purpose of really giving you all the information necessary, though, so that you can make the best decisions for yourself, of course. It feels like a no-brainer, but also so you can be prepared to see what type of time they're going to be on, okay? So you don't have to get ready. You could just be ready. I first want to look to see what kind of karma this person is trying to evade, because I just feel that. I feel like it's coming to a breaking point with all of these cards showing up and they're still in the same place and position. Meanwhile, you've elevated and grown. They're trying to attach themselves to you as their host. What are they avoiding or trying to evade in terms of karmic retribution? I would like details on that, please. That's also going to be something that you want to be aware of, just in case you're in any close proximity or if you're still on the fence. No judgment, y'all. No judgment. Let's see what this person's purest feelings for you are. Are there any regrets? If so, what? That'll let you know if they actually know the errors of their ways, if they understand the impact of their behavior, and if it's changed at all. How? Has this person themselves gone through a transformation? Because the death card came out twice. So I would love to know if one of those death cards was a symbolism of their transformation. Let's see what their next steps are going to be and their intentions behind those next steps, so you can prepare yourself, okay? And then we will see the best possible outcome. If you were to decide to re-engage, what would you be setting yourself up for, good or bad? What do you get out of this deal, okay? What's the return on your investment if you were to reinvest in this, good or bad? And For those of you who take the leap of faith, if you were to reinvest in this, who does this person become once they feel like they have you? Is it all just a ploy? Is it a lie? Just to get you to stop closing this cycle already? Is it a lie, right? Then we will look into the new. But first, I would like to know what could be a blockage, a shadow that has you revisiting the same lessons and same cycles or same people, different face over and over and over. With round and round coming out in the reverse, a lot of you have already addressed this, but I would love to know the details on that. What would be the shadow? Just so that you can check it and make sure that has already been addressed. And for those of you who weren't aware, then you can at least start working on that. And then that way, as you move on to these next cycles, you're not revisiting the past. Then we will get into the new. Okay? Only the good, only the new. Who they are, what they're like. How will you meet them? Okay, any red flags or, deal breakers that you need to be aware of. All right, what are they looking for? Are the two of you aligned in terms of what they're looking for? What is the best possible outcome of that? Okay, is union possible? And we'll pull time frames on both old and new. So we have a lot to unpack. We have a lot to go over. I know I'm gonna see y'all over there. Click the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. The link for the extended reading is gonna be down below in the description box, y'all. Okay, so let's go.